Rock Bottom Coins is the #1 place to get your Madden coins. If you make coins for my videos, sell them to Rock Bottom. If you're buying, use my code GUTBOX for 10% off. Hey, Box here. So, this video is going to have a lot of MUT content in it. There's so much to go over right now. It's insane. From yesterday to today, the market's made major corrections. We want to talk about some EA changes to the game. First of all, check out my franchise channel. Just posted a new episode this morning. Best content I made in a year. Linked in the description. So check that out without a doubt. Some late breaking news right here. We got a MUT update. Team implemented first fix and is seeing success for most users. Unable to access MUT. They continue to work on players still unable to access. A make good for... I wonder why they changed it from make right to make good. Were they afraid of the political applications? I don't know. They're so weird. A make good. What? For all impacted players, go live once all players are clear. Details may go be published on the forum. So we don't know what's on its way, but at least they're getting. And then they answered affirmative too about the presents and stuff too. So those all make goods. Were you good or bad this last year? Are they freaking Santa? I don't know. It's happening. Okay, it's happening. It is what it is. So one thing I want to talk about, obviously the market I want to talk about, and the big thing right there, I'm going to rank the 93s during this video too, so you're going to see that. Sorry, it's like, I should make all these separate videos on these things, but, I kind of like it all condensed. One daily video you get out of Fox, is what you get instead of like a whole bunch of different spam like I used to do. So... anyways, if you guys were here yesterday, well, over on Twitch. Twitch is where I do, like, all these things. We find the loopholes. We found them yesterday. You guys saw them on here on YouTube. And then EA changed it all, okay? They changed, like, many different things. They changed this actual pack 3 times. When I first booted up yesterday morning streaming, 93 plus was 26% out of this pack. Now, you can argue that that was kind of a wrong odd. It wasn't really giving us 26%, which was kind of, what I saw. But the 89s were 82%, okay? And so those actually look to be correct based off my numbers. The 89s coming out of it because the second round was kind of glitched. It was giving actually it was actually 2 rounds of 84 plus instead of 1 round of 84 plus, 184. So... they changed it once to correct the pack odds to what they should be, which was 89 plus at, was it like 60 something, and 93 plus at 16%. And it was still pushing out at a good ratio. If you guys recall the training spreadsheet, I went and tracked my pack. So I went from the old pack ratio of 3.1. This is kind of mislabeled. The old pack ratio, so right when it launched, we were getting training at 2.4, okay? 2.4. For those that don't know what that is, the training ratio is how much training you get per coins by buying a card on the market or out of packs, right? Put coins into something, get training out. 2.4 is insane because prior to yesterday, the training ratio was 5 to 6, right? TVP went away, market crashed. So it was paying out at 2.4. And I was like, rip market, it's dead. This thing, like they just nuked it, which, it is what it is, okay? They realized their mess up. They changed the ratio around. I pulled it at 3.58 without including the limited I pulled. So including the limited pulled, I put a 3.13-ish. Okay? So 3.13 ratio on the second version of the pack. Still, it kind of matches the 89s now. But yesterday, that was still pure profit just buying and selling cards. We talked about that on stream yesterday. And then they nuked it again to last night's odds, which are these things. And I haven't run these odds at all as far as what ratio I get out of them. But they look way horrendous, right? The 93s was from 26 to 6%, from 82 to 55 on 89s. Look what they done to my boy. This is one of the best packs of all time for making coins yesterday. There were millions and millions of coins to be made. Hopefully you guys were able to do that yesterday on the market. Even last night, there was still a lot of things. Even still today, there's things to do as far as making coins. Because you remember when market crashes, take a look at sets. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Anyways, and so that was a couple of just this pack was a couple changes yesterday. Okay, and then the loopholes. If you guys paid attention to this channel, right? If you guys paid attention to the channel on the loopholes, what was interesting here? Let me go ahead and bring it up. I tweeted about this too. If you look at my last 2 videos, both of them have the patch moniker next to them. So the loophole yesterday, the first one, was crazy. Like, this Campus Heroes fantasy pack was really good, but then along with that, we had I'm blind right now. We had this 84 Campus Heroes 2-player pack with training. This was also a loophole. You basically pulled even, if not slightly profited, and without even pulling a 96 or a limited, okay? Without even pulling the top cards, you slightly profited or broke even. People were like, they were flummoxed about it, okay? And so was I. Best roll we've had all year, without a doubt, right here. This is like a make a good to the community. And it looks like about the same time they nerfed this pack down to its current odds, they actually nerfed back down to this pack, okay? So that one went down last night too. And then on top of that, if you guys recall my second video of the day, which was the glitch in sets, the 9091 was paying out 93 to 96 Campus Hero players because they somehow glitched this pack too. I didn't look at any of the set packs. Let me know. We'll talk about that. I don't know if those glitched out still, but this pack was glitched out, giving Campus Heroes also. And people said that was patched about last night. I forgot the exact time, but that was patched. So I updated my my YouTube video on the patched, the loophole, the second loophole today. So it was an insane market day. One of the most insane, like, dude, we just had like the most insane market day in like Madden history just about on Christmas with those presents, and the millions could have made off that. Then they got the glitch later on in the day. Psycho, okay? And then today, yesterday, it was crazy too. So I highly recommend you're in those Twitch streams on the day promos go live, because we found millions and millions of coins. And it sucks for the people that had to work or go to school on the day. Although I don't know, are schools back in session yet? Not sure. So anyways, that's kind of recapping what happened. Market obviously crashed. If you take a look at the training prices, we're down around 3 on some, and these are sell prices, by the way, so you can always find snipes. You should always be finding snipes lower than what I list on my spreadsheet, since these are what you want to sell at in order to overprice them and get the most amount of profit. So anyways, these were at like, 5.5 to 6 just 2 days ago. And obviously the 80s, 81s are high due to like set costs and stuff and team builders and stuff. I don't know if team builders are profitable, but they might be at that. I would take a look at sets. Always take a look at sets. Always take a look at sets if you want to make profit in this game. I don't like to call out sets that often, or like specific sets, because they go away when they get publicized. So anyways, 3, right? Market basically cut in half on a lot of these things. Like if I go to my history on these things, wait, it's going to take a little moment to load. If I go to the history on there, you're going to see that. All right, so let's go ahead and, oh wait, no, it already loaded. Oh, it's taking a while. Let me go to 93s while that history version loads. So I ranked the 93s. I went through each one, looked at their abilities, looked at their attributes, and I ranked them from dead last, which was a few linebackers, and Sam Darnold. And I looked at their abilities and stuff. You're like, wait, whoa, why is Joe Burr so high, but Sam Darnold so low? Joe Burr gets Hot Rod Master. Hot Rod Master is so powerful. It's super affordable. I know his throw motion isn't great, which is why he isn't even higher. But we'll wait till maybe a Team of the Year Joe Burrow comes out. I know a lot of Cincy fans are frustrated not only with the real world implications of the changes to the schedule and what happened, but they're very frustrated about Joe Burrow not getting a 96 when other, let's say, worst players in the NFL or worst histories in the NFL got 96s. So otherwise, here's the O-line line, okay? I like Green because I put him as number 1 lineman because I really like the nasty streak for 1 on him. So the O-line line, basically, like, if you're getting your free 93s from your doing like a 96 set, selling a 96, they're not necessarily free. They're very cheap though. But if you're getting your NATs, getting O-lineman here, pretty freaking good, pretty freaking important, because like O-lineman at 93s, you look at their attributes, you look at the things, they get like edge protectors for 1s in there. There's some secure protectors for 2 also, but you can basically fill it out and they'll act basically as good as these 90. I'm running like, well, I guess Kelsey's like a 94, but like 93 offensive linemen are basically like, almost top tier linemen. If I would say they basically are top tier linemen. The only thing you're missing is secure protector for 1. The rest of them though, because they're boring, I put them down from 18 to 27, but filling out your team with O-lineman is a major W. I really like Hunter for his ability based off power move, finesse move, and block shed. Hooker gets deep out zone and pick artist for 2. I believe that's 2, which is really, or is that, was that 1? I really liked Hooker's abilities. as a deep safety, as an affordable deep safety. Hooker was that dude for me. He gets Pickars and deep zone. Yeah, it's for 2. He gets that for 2. It's not for 1 quite yet. But if you want like a budget deep safety, that's actually really nice. The issue is he's not like super tall, but with those abilities, he'll be able to knock it out. Snead, I like the speed. I like the pick artist. Watson, Burr, Campbell. So like the thing is like these guys are all really nice. Don't get me wrong on these skill positions, but I would recommend like investing in the skill positions the most, and then like just using the offensive lineman. I just put the offensive lineman low because you know the offensive line is kind of there. So that's kind of where I have as far as the top 93s to go ahead and look after. I got them ranked here. I don't like Irvin because he's an edge rusher. They gave him power move instead of finesse move. You're like, why is Hunter up here, but Irvin's down here? My edges, I think edges throw finesse moves more often, even if they're higher rated power move. I feel like I see them throw finesse moves off the edge. I like power moves in the interior. So interior, somebody like Oliver or Nelson, you can move there, are not bad with power moves, but Irvin at outside linebacker is hard to put on your interior unless you have some very specific setups. But yeah, these are what I'm going with. L'Jarius Sneed, 94 speed, probably the best CB that you want to run there too. So, did it load? All right, it did load. Let's go. Let me show you January 3rd edition of the same spreadsheet. So if you recall, January 3rd, right? 3 days ago. 6. Crazy. And now today, 3. Insane market drop. Insane. Now everybody's like, not every single card fell. That's true. Some people bought back their team, so the high-end cards are still a little pricier. I get it. It's there. Supply and demand, baby. But overall, like every market crash, not everything crashes, right? It's not like a rocket ship, okay? Not everything crashes when one thing crashes, okay? I guess rocket ships have parts. Some are meant to break back and crash, but anyways. L analogy, Fox. L-mans. Gotta get some L-mans in the chat. Oh, wait, we're not live on Twitch? Okay, anyways, that's stupid. Bye.